Yes.
What name are you going by today?
I don't have a name.
Earl. No name. Man of mystery again.
Always. Gotta keep them guessing.
All right, so today we're going to make the nose and the hat. Which would you rather do first?
I have no opinion. What's the next step?
And I am so prepared because my battery is low. But because you're awesome, I'm just gonna use that battery.
Here, you can stand that little.
The teeny tiny one.
Since you got rid of the big one.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was so important to you.
Plus, now it just.
Would you like to steal one from the other ones?
He's always drunk. All right, what am I doing?
You want to do the carrot first?
Sure.
It's small, but it's only 3 rounds. Let me find the end.
It's like some playoffs. It's only 3 rounds. 3 single crochet in a magic loop. I don't know what a magic loop is.
It's kind of.
Did you get enough yarn for the carrot? What size carrot are you making?
Well, theoretically,
lots of carrots.
The other things in the advent have this color also. Will I use all of this? No, I will not.
A giant carrot patch. So it was cheaper to buy these large yarn bundles rather than this another.
Yes.
Wow, it's terrible.
All right.
Terrible. Right, you.
I'm trying to think because.
How to teach me how to make a knot again?
It's not even a knot. It's. All right. So this time. I'm debating whether just telling you to do chains and then join the chains together. All right, so
I don't remember what a chain is. That's when I go through it and just pull it all the way through the first time.
Yeah. So you're gonna make an overlapping circle.
Sure.
And then you're going to pull the yarn through that circle so that it's wrapped around your hook.
Which side has the loose yarn? The end.
So you want. The end is on.
I'm trying to mimic your setup.
I know, I'm trying to tell you. The end is on your left side.
Okay.
And then the part that's attached to the majority of your yarn is overlapping like that tail. Yes. And now you're going to pull that yarn through that loop.
Okay.
And it might help for you to hold, to pinch, or to tension that yarn as best you can.
This yarn, the yarn that's coming from the.
Yeah. And then you're going to wrap it around your hook, and you're going to chain. So magic loops are hard. All right, so you're like this. You've just pulled it through that overlapping circle.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to wrap it around, and you're going to just pull it through that loop that's on the hook. And that's a chain.
No, it's pulling too much.
If you pinch the overlapping yarn between your thumb and your middle finger, that helps it give a little bit of tension.
Yeah, but I need tension on this one too, you said.
You do. Do you remember how to wrap it around your finger?
No. It's been so long.
I know, I made you wait like 2 extra days. All right, I'm gonna put my hands on your hands. Hold it. Now you're going to have, hold on. You have this wrapped too many times.
Lies. Those are all lies.
I was just like, why are there so many strands? All right, so give me your hand. We're gonna wrap it around once, and then we're gonna overlap it. If I can get it to do right. There we go. All right. Now, we're gonna, there. Now you're gonna use these two fingers to pinch that, and that's where the loop, that first loop is gonna be. Now, you're going to wrap it around and pull down. And now,
this feels way too loose.
Now that we have that first loop, we're going to wrap it and make a chain. So you wrap it around, you pull through the loop.
Can you help me tension this? There's no tension here. Thank you. Once again, some sort of auto belay system.
All right, stop. Now you're gonna go into the loop where my fingers are.
Okay.
And you're going to grab that strand and pull it through.
Pull it.
Yep, sorry.
Oh, I don't know.
But I have it. Just move your crochet. Hold on. Stop. Makes the dream work. It's really hard to do this with one hand. There we go. There. Now, this looks like a single crochet, right? Like the setup for a single crochet.
I guess.
So now pull another loop through.
All the way through?
Mm-hmm. That's one single crochet. So now things are a little bit more secure. So let go with the, there. It should be, yeah, okay. That back on. Tighten that up. Now you can hold.
Wait, let me try to get this with tension.
Okay.
I need tension.
You need tension.
Don't you feel it?
I feel the tension.
I need that in the yard. Okay, so what am I doing now?
Okay. Now, we have our loop. So now we're gonna go through the loop.
Listen,
oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm behind. I'm one behind you. Yes, we're gonna do that again. But all right. So ours look similar now. So now we're gonna go through the loop and do another single crochet. So that's
okay.
2 single crochets.
Lost again. So
Can I look at it? Because so the reason they call it a magic loop is because you can tighten it up.
Because you need magic to do it. You know, that looks a lot like the knots I used to do in the Cub Scouts.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, just a mess.
There we go.
A mess.
Here we go.
It wasn't necessarily a good knot.
All right. It might help if you put 2 fingers in the hole to keep it from closing up too much.
Weren't you the one who closed the hole?
I closed it up. I thought I was being helpful. Apparently I wasn't.
All right, but now I need the auto belay system.
You need your auto belay.
Let's see. I always think I need more than I actually need.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going through here.
Yep.
Through here.
Yep.
And it's already super loose. Through here. So I have 2, and then I go and I do this one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's your second.
Through here.
Yep.
Through here.
You're doing awesome.
And then I do it again.
Yeah.
All right, that's 3. We're
awesome.
done, right?
We're done with that section. So now you're going to tighten that up because we're going to be working in a circle. So we're gonna work in something
So
really
I can
tiny.
take my fingers out of this.
You can take your fingers out of it.
I
You
can
should
just
be able
pull
to.
this
You should be able to pull that, and it'll tighten it up.
all the way.
Yeah.
Should it go through the loop, the yarn?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so now we're gonna go into that first single
wait.
crochet.
But I'm still on the loop, right?
I still have it on the loop. So this is what it looks like right now. I kind of turned it so that because we're gonna go in a circle.
That is what yours looks like right now. I agree.
So we're gonna have this like bump right here, and then a V, and we're gonna go under the V.
Bump right here and then a V. Where am I going?
So, hold on, I have to undo. So, I'm trying to think of how to.
Yours
all right.
Looks different than
So
mine,
this is how yours is right now. We did 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Turn it.
Like this.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you're gonna kind of roll it on itself.
Okay.
And then you're gonna see that bump. That's the first chain that we did to start doing the 3 single crochets in the loop. So that after that little bump, there you should see that V-stitch looking thing. For this one, because it's so tiny, let me put the stitch markers on it.
I lost all my attention again.
I'm sorry.
I had it all solved. Where am I going?
So this green stitch marker over there, the farthest one from your hook.
I'm going through both of them, or the first? There's 2 loops there that you went through.
Yeah, so you're gonna go, because that's the V. So you're gonna go underneath those both those loops. Yeah. And you're gonna make a single crochet. You're gonna make 2 single crochets because you're doing increases.
I need to take out the stitch marker, I think.
Yes. Like you can, what I would do is I'd put the hook in there.
I couldn't get the hook in.
Okay. It was very tight.
I got it through 1.
Where is my third one?
There, okay. I'm gonna have to do 2 through this hole.
Yes.
Okay, this seems totally possible. Maybe if I switch to string instead of yarn. So I should go through all things, right? And
yes.
pull all the way through. All right. 1. And then I gotta go through the same one. Wait, I forget how this works. Okay, I pulled through both, so I have one loop. Now where do I go?
You go back in to make a second single crochet, right? Because you
point to me where I need to go with the needle.
So you did. So I'm just double checking so that I make sure I give you the information. So you went through and you had the 2 loops, and then you went through the 2 loops to make 1 single crochet, right?
No, I don't think so, because I had 1 loop on the thing, and then you told me to go through both sides of the V. So then I had 3 things on the thing.
How did you have 3 things on it?
Right, let's undo this. Okay. I have 1 thing. You told me to go through both sides of the V. So that will put 3 things on the thing.
Okay, I understand what's happening. Okay, so there's the 2 legs of the stitch. We're gonna go through those 2. So now you have 3?
Yes.
That's what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. So we're just gonna pull 1 strand through. So now you have 2.
Okay, that's what I screwed up, I think, because I just pulled all the way through.
And that's a slip stitch.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake is what it is. Okay, so now we have 2.
Now you're going
I do
to
the other. Now
yes.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go through.
So you've done 2 single crochets, or you've
I've
done 1
single crochet.
Okay, so now you're gonna do another single crochet.
Which goes
in the same spot. No.
You told me the same spot. I've lost the spot.
Okay.
Where's the spot?
All right, bring it closer to me.
Why don't you have supervision like Superman, Supergirl, and stuff? And I lost.
I know, I'm sorry. Look, you're getting lots of practice at your tension. Okay, I found the spot. It's right there. You want me to put the needle through? The hook through? All right. Retension. Rebelay.
None of this is being retained. What happens if I don't get both sides of the V?
Nothing.
What does that mean? Nothing? Like the stitch will fail?
No.
Oh.
It.
Fuck it.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, it might not be right that you have to get both. I've never quite understood when you're supposed to get both and when you're only supposed to get one.
And here I am thinking you're an expert at this stuff.
Oh, I am not an expert crocheter. I found out on Sunday that apparently you can there's two terms for knitting depending on how you tension your yarn. There's picking, which is what we're doing, and there's throwing, where you kind of just wrap the yarn around the hook, I guess, around the needles when you're knitting. Apparently you can do the same thing with crochet, and it blew my mind because I have no idea how you would do that. But somebody who is a far better crocheter than me said that, and I was just like, wow. Cool, man.
All right. We got it through. This does not look like a carrot. I'm just warning you.
Mine doesn't either.
Okay.
If it makes you feel any better. All right. So now we have come back to the first stitch in the row that we're working on.
Okay.
We'll just believe it, and that will make it true. All right.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
This looks like a. You know, it's not fair that we throw out a lot of ugly produce.
This is like the carrots we had for dinner.
This is the carrots they make, the little baby carrots.
All right. You're gonna look and see whatever two legs are next. Or one.
Okay.
Whichever one you can find. Let's do it that way. And you're gonna do a single crochet.
I'm gonna try to get both legs. Okay. I think I can get both legs. I don't know that they're actually two legs, but
Don't worry about it.
it's a workout. That's clearly how crocheting is supposed to be. If you don't sweat, you're doing it wrong.
That me asking you if you put deodorant on that first night isn't so crazy now, is it? You're saying don't sweat. You don't remember it? You don't remember anything from this. Do you just like black out? Is it a fugue state for you? Okay, so now we're gonna go into the next V-like situation, and you're gonna do two single crochets into that.
These are totally V-like situations. I'm gonna do 2 single crochets.
I know why it doesn't look like a carrot.
Because you did it wrong?
Yeah, but this is how it's gonna look, because we're not going back. Do you want to go back?
No.
Okay. It makes me feel better. I am not giving away the proprietary information for this pattern now.
All right. And then I gotta do a increase. I haven't done the increase.
All right, just do one more, or yeah.
I gotta do an increase. I gotta do 2 through that. I know how this works.
It's like a little beak. We have snow ducks.
I have a snow brand. Did you already forget what I have?
I mean, this looks a little bit more like a carrot than the picture, to be honest.
Okay. That's it?
That's it. We're done.
Wait, I always forget what I gotta do now.
Cut. You can release yourself from your prison. And now you can just pull up with your crochet hook, hold on to the crocheted part, and then pull up.
Just pull it through.
Yep.
I always forget. This looks like a series of knots. This is quite good.
So
yours looks a little
moderately like a carrot.
Mine looks like someone couldn't figure out how to tie their shoelaces.
Let me look at it really quick. You could, if you want it to be more carrot-like, just use your tail and sew one of the sides to make it smaller.
Yeah, sew it. Don't worry.
Don't.
What do I gotta do?
You gotta sew it. Nope, it's already cut.
I gotta cut it down. This is too much string.
You're gonna hide it inside the snowman.
That's a lot of yarn to hide inside the snowman.
I know, but you gotta sew it to the snowman. And if you cut it like up here, it's gonna unravel.
There's a snowplay going on. You needed a mask.
Listen, don't those creatures have like a little like?
I don't remember.
All I can think of is the little creatures on the Muppets that go, ma 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 ma.
Yeah, it's not mana mana.
The little horn mouths.
Good job not saying it correctly so that YouTube won't give you a copyright strike.
Mana, mana. No, but they do. Oh wait, do they do something else? They go do 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 do. Mana, mana. That's what it is.
And then he starts to scat, and then they stop. They look at him weirdly, and then they don't say anything.
They get angry.
All right, I gotta stitch this.
Yep, you're gonna sew it between spanning round 6 to 7, centered between the eyes, and 2 stitches away from each eye. That is very specific.
I have 3 eyes.
You do have 3 eyes.
They didn't say between which eyes.
No, so you can also decide.
So. What are you doing? Stop messing with him. He doesn't like you very much.
What did I do to him?
You're messing with him.
Oh, it'd help if you have the needle. Are you afraid?
I didn't have the needle.
I know, but you went like this when I gave you the needle.
Oh my goodness. Is it only gonna be connected in one spot? I don't do this and then this one. So
I
it's
just
only connected in one spot.
I just thread both of them through and then do them at the sew them at the same time.
This guy needs to go to the dermatologist and get this growth checked out.
My snowman is very snobbish.
Just poke it all the way through.
Yeah.
At some point.
That's what I would do. Still looks more like a duck. No, I know what he looks like. He looks like a seagull. With brown wings and a scarf.
You don't need the needle.
I hadn't looked at what you were doing.
I'll just leave it.
He has a pompadour.
Unintentionally. Ah! That's not as good as the old stand.
It's not, but I'll tape it and it'll be better. than it is right
This
now.
is amazing.
He's
Oh.
magical. He forgot his scarf.
He took it off because he wanted to get his Conan O'Brien hair right.
All right. Oh, no, too far. There we go. With red yarn.
Another magic loop.
Another magic loop.
Those are so easy.
So there's another method you can do. Was the tea really bad?
My tea's cold.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I don't recommend.
You do not remember how to do a slip knot, right?
I kind of. It's because the stand.
Do I need to fix it right now? I can tape it. I'm gonna chug my cold coffee.
Did you get chug my cold tea?
If I'm gonna have cold tea, it has to be iced.
My double Earl Grey, no caffeine in that.
Uh-huh.
You're good with caffeine at night.
I'm fine.
Here, now I'm gonna do it because.
Ooh.
That was better. I remembered. All right, so I'm gonna do some weird thing where I do this, and then I pull this through here, and then I do this, and then pull it through here, and then I go here, and then pull it through here. This is just like Cub Scouts. There it is. That is what we want.
It's very pretty.
Look, it's adjustable.
Okay. So
I made a knot.
that don't undo that. That's the slip knot.
I know you made fun. You made fun of me.
Because you were completely serious, and this was your intention all along.
Made fun of me.
This wasn't a happy accident at all.
I don't think it's a happy accident. I half knew what I was doing, and it just happened to be right enough.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna chain 3.
We're not making a magic loop.
I think it's easier to do this. Do you want me to show you this, and so that you can decide if you want to do the magic loop?
She's dumbing this down for me.
Because we're gonna put a pom-tom.
Do I need this long thing? It's really annoying.
Cut
it. Be shorter.
It can be shorter. Cut it.
It's just so long.
Make your dreams come true.
Why are you so mean to me? I asked your opinion. All right, now I don't remember how to start.
All right, hold on. Let me go back. All right, so we have our slip knot.
Yep.
You're going to wrap and pull through that one loop.
Okay.
And then you're gonna do it again.
I'm trying to make it looser so that I don't end up with the same terrible thing I always end up with. It's super tight. Too much tension.
It's only you had an auto belay.
Then I could precisely adjust the tension. This is really important. I think the reason they don't do this is because there's this secret crotcheter Illuminati that doesn't want regular people like me crotcheting. All right, so that was 2.
Yeah, so you're gonna do it one last time.
So 3.
Yep.
All right.
All right, now you're gonna see where that yarn is coming out of, that end. You're gonna...
This side I trimmed?
Yes,
okay.
But it's still fine. You're gonna poke in the middle of one of these down there. Doesn't matter if you get both, as long as you get one strand of yarn, you're fine. You
you said that kind of mean. Like it doesn't matter.
You delicately. I'm trying to not make this crass, and it's really hard in my brain.
All right. So I go through there and I do a
And
single
so
crochet.
Yeah. Yes. It's
Not a slip. So I do.
I'm sorry. So you go through there, and now you are going to do a slip stitch. So you're just going to go through both of these.
Stitch.
Yes.
There's like so little to hold on to.
I know. It'll get better. I would say use your fingernails, but you have none.
Okay. One.
Okay. Now.
One.
All right. I know. You opened that door.
I'm only allowed to do that. Okay.
All right. Now we're gonna do a single crochet, because then that way.
A single crochet after.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta pull through.
I'm sorry, I said the wrong thing. We're gonna do one chain.
Okay. That's a chain, right? Just going through.
Yes. Now we're gonna be going into the center of the loop of the circle that we just made by connecting it. And so we're gonna do.
We made a circle?
Yes. You can barely see the hole.
Just this hole there?
So yours is going to be right in there. And we could put.
Okay, what should I do? I should go through that?
Yeah. Now we're gonna do this many single crochets into that one hole. And so instead of doing a magic loop, we made a circle with chain stitches.
So I just keep going into that circle.
Yep.
And do
6
single crochet.
Yep.
Which is I go through, I pull it through, and then I connect those two.
Yes.
Sorry, my description makes sense in my head. What?
No, I think you just crocheted over it. That's why the tail's going crazy.
You told me I could cut it.
I did tell you to cut it. Because you really wanted to cut it.
Because it's in the way!
Is it that's in the way now?
Yes!
Good.
Okay. So I pulled through it. So this is the finish of the stitch.
Right.
I keep, that's 4. I need 2 more.
Yes.
Oh?
When you said that's the finish of the stitch, I thought you had done all of the ones for this round.
No, I keep losing track of whether I did this slip stitch or the full thing. Just saying I can't cut this off anymore, right?
I don't recommend it. But this one is less likely to unravel than the previous one, than the magic loop.
Oh, let's count.
Want me to check?
Yeah, I think I need to do 2 more sets, but I want to make sure I also finish that last one. I lose count a lot.
You have 9.
So I need to do 1 more and then 1 more set. Right?
Yeah. Sorry, it got caught.
It's okay. I was further ahead than I thought. Okay, now what? Oh my gosh. How many? This big hat is huge. His hat is bigger than his body. Okay, it's not, but I'm still going through both parts of the V.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps throwing me off. Maybe that's why everything was messed up before.
Maybe. But this is how you did. This is how I think you did the body.
This is how you think I did the body.
You notice how I changed my words there. This is how I assumed you did the body.
First set done. 5 more to go. I don't know how you do this.
I'm a witch.
Maybe. Like I can't get into this.
Don't worry, this is worse.
That's not making me feel better.
I know.
Worse.
I made a face when I saw that. It's a different technique. You get to learn a new technique.
Okay, I gotta do 2 single and an increase. I'm trying to loosen it.
Yeah, and
So
you're doing better. It looks better.
As I go, but it's still really hard for me to get in the stitch. And I keep doing that. It's like I pull it through and I just lose it because it just goes so quick. This is definitely how it's supposed to be done. That's probably why they don't teach you that technique. It's an advanced technique. Not everyone can pull off that technique. These are looser now. This is when I started loosening up a little bit.
I don't hear the yarn squeaking on the hook anymore, so that's a good sign.
Well, that was because I tried to pull it apart with my teeth too, and it kind of got wet, and so, yeah, that wasn't a good idea.
Kind of made things worse.
It doesn't slip anymore.
Nope.
Listen, we all have to learn.
Yes.
By trying. You know, all of y'all out there, y'all have fast forward. She's got to watch this in silence. What did I do? I don't think I finished it. Did I finish the stitch? I don't think I did?
Yeah.
All right, am I done with that loop, with that room?
You're on this one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think I did 20. Well, I might have done 20.
Don't say numbers. You have exactly the right number.
Now it makes me make more.
Oops. I don't know if you want to try using. Well, you already threw the ball. Next time, maybe we can let you use my yarn bowl because it does have a little.
Does it have tensioner like an auto
kind
belay?
of? It's not an auto belay, but you can do this and have a little bit more tension.
I have no idea how you tell where the start of my round was.
I just counted from where you last made a stitch. Whether that is the accurate start of the round or not, I don't know.
Oh, I see.
But like you can put, remember you can put a stitch marker.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Don't worry. You didn't tell my brother that I wanted knitting stuff, right? Or crotching stuff?
No.
Thank you.
I don't know that he'd believe me if I did.
Might. Maybe he's a secret addict to your channel.
I doubt that. We're back with a fully charged phone this time.
What I've been told.
We were working on, you were working on doing 30 single crochet back. It's you today that's yawning.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You infected me with the yawn. All right. Do you remember how to do through the back loop?
Sure. I'll pretend I did.
Okay.
I know what through the back loop is. I just do the wrong thing all the time. So efficient now.
I know. You haven't complained about your tension once yet.
So people do this for fun.
Mm-hmm.
People are weird. Not you. You who's watching this. Not weird at all. All right, did I do the correct number?
I think so. Okay. All right, I'm gonna flip it, but I'll flip it back for you.
Here, don't screw me up.
Goodness.
What?
Nothing. It didn't want to slide.
I know, it's because you gave me this yarn that's like hard mode.
Nine.
Needs to wear the scarf like a bandolier.
So you have 29. But you've gotten back to the beginning.
I got back to the beginning.
So
right?
I would just go.
I don't think I skipped anything. I think I just had 29.
Yeah. Yeah, which is fine. Oh, I forgot to flip it. I'm sorry.
She swore she would flip it
I didn't
and then
swear.
didn't flip it.
I said I would and didn't swear. So now you do one single crochet in each.
No, now I figure out how to get the tension back. All right, so before I start skipping and doing the wrong thing, where should I put the needle through now? That one.
Both. Yeah.
Yeah, but
one.
that one.
Yeah, because you already put one in that one.
I'm making sure that I'm doing the correct thing. What are you doing now, since you're not doing this project? Because you're so far ahead.
I'm working on it's a granny hexagon cardigan that I've been working on since the summer because I started
you're
it.
using the hard mode yarn like I am.
This would be a much more frustrating yarn than you're using. That's not why it's taken me so long. Well, because this is like 5 threads that aren't even twisted together. They're just existing in the same plane as each other. But it creates a cool gradient.
That is pretty cool. You know what it looks like, right?
Yeah.
When I change. Is it about how much more I got left? Because I just know there's a big stitch where I'll be done. And so I just did a big stitch. All the way there?
Yeah, this is the big one.
Okay.
Did you go around twice?
I don't think so.
No, you didn't. Do you want here? Give me the stitch marker.
I just don't count, and then I just do it.
I think this is your first one.
She also thought I had 30 stitches.
No, I thought you had 29.
No, now I have 29. Now you're like, I had 29. Yes, it's a bandolier. The tie should be in the back. It's got all the pouches for the grenades and stuff in the front.
I remembered to flip it this time.
Oh, it's right here. I was hoping it was done.
You're very close.
Just hoping. So that was my first stitch, so I don't need to go do that one.
Yeah, so now you're going to go in the front loop. And so what you'll do is I'm doing the wrong thing. You'll go this way into the stitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll make your
Starting
single
with
crochet.
which one? This one?
Your thumb's in the way.
Or the long one?
That one right there.
The longer one.
Yeah.
The short one here.
No, because I think you already went. Here, let me get a closer look because it's. I need to see. Okay, you're gonna go into this one.
The long one. Words. Auto belay system. Saves so much time. Right?
Mm-hmm.
29.
All right, that was all the front loops.
Sure. 29, right? It was
Yeah.
30?
So then you go, now you're gonna do 1 round of single crochet in all the.
I thought it was done.
No, this is the last round.
All right, you're gonna have to show me what this is.
All right.
Gonna do.
So I think they want you to sew it together like this, where you go up one side, catching one of the stitches, and then through the other side. Because, oh, let me show you how to fold it up first. That would probably be more helpful. All right. So you're gonna fold it so that this edge meets up with this lift. Like
Okay.
you see how these stitches look different than everything else. It's like a ridge. You're gonna fold it up, and so because you did the knit through the front and knit through the back loops, it'll fold up really nicely.
Okay.
And then you're going to. Do you want to thread the needle? Because you know you have your preferred method.
The normal method.
They say to do an invisible join, and so since we're already on this outside, you're going to catch at least one of those loops, and then you're going to line up. All right, you're going to line up with this ridge.
That's
and then
the ridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. And then you're going to sew them together. And then you're going to come up and try and catch this edge. I was going to poke my own eye out. I have glasses on. And then you'll go down and do the same thing. And if you don't get it exactly close to that, it's okay.
Okay. I'll wing it.
Sounds good. That's kind of what I'm doing because
I don't know how you pull it through. Now it's yanked knot.
You caught the.
I just pulled the.
One of us caught the edge of the thread of the tube or something.
All right, I think it went all the way around. I mean, I have gaps. I didn't hit every stitch.
That's fine.
I was supposed to be skipping, so I didn't know how much I'd have.
That's okay.
So you can catch your finger in the gaps.
Oh no. His little twig arms are gonna get stuck in the gaps. I think I made mine too big.
All right. So should I trim this? What should I do with this? This is a long tail.
So
Should I keep going back and forth?
It says to hide the yarn tail. And so
it's a bit long to hide.
You're gonna hide part of it and then you're gonna cut it short. So what you could do is you could go and take the yarn tail, like pick up a couple of stitches and then, oh my goodness, I made this too tight.
Yeah, you made yours too tight.
You can just pick a couple of them, like 1 or 2, because again, since it's not going to be a wearable thing, and then you pull the yarn tail through that, and then you can just, once you pull it through and it gets through, you can clip it short to that.
Okay.
Just so that it doesn't poke out of the bottom.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's not
I don't
too
understand how
big.
it's different than putting it through.
I don't know.
In and out that we've been doing.
All right. Do you want to make a pom-pom for your snowman?
Yes.
Okay.
I paid for this yarn.
All right. So here's your yarn. You could do that.
Okay.
It says cut a 4 arms piece of yarn and set aside.
Your forearm or my forearm?
I mean, I just go from hand to shoulder. That might be too much.
That's not a forearm. That's a full arm.
Well, then anybody, your forearm.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I only got 10.
I got 4 and a half.
Oh, wait. That wasn't the one we were supposed to use.
That was the excitement. Imagine if this was 3D.
I feel like steps 1 and 2 should be reversed.
Okay. Cut the yarn. Using a 4-arm species set aside, double knot one side around the middle of the loop yarn, leaving a long tail. What kind of knot? A double knot. Oh, okay.
Which I assume means you knot it twice.
2 overhand knots.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Is it right? I have no idea. All right.
Cut open all the loops. Well, I didn't get it quite in the middle, so it's
I
kind of
didn't either.
lopsided.
That's fine.
Yours is more in the middle than mine.
Oh my gosh.
But now I double knotted it and I can't undo a double knot. Not very good at this, are you? First time?
This is really thick yarn to do a pom-pom.
I'm just gonna cut each one individually.
You can.
One. So I know how to make exciting content for internet viewers.
I missed one.
Well, imagine if this was in slow motion. Should do it up close. Yeah, are you capturing this in like high frame rate, like 120 frames a second, and then we can slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
Show.
The fibers just exploding.
I'll go really slow for you guys. Like my crotcheting. There should be like motivational videos for people when they think their crotcheting is bad. No.
I can, if I can do it, you can too.
Your crotcheting's not bad. You haven't seen anything yet. Look at this guy who made a Conan O'Brien snowman. Trim the pom-pom into a tiny ball. Careful not to trim the long tail. I have 2 long tails.
Yeah, that's you don't want to trim either one of those.
It's not going to become much of a ball. One side's way longer than the other.
You can kind of pull on them gently and to even it out.
Yeah, no.
It looks better. And then I assume this is what they want you to do. And because I'm a rule breaker,
You're going to do it that you're going to tie a knot in it?
Gonna tie.
That's not what they want. You don't. That's not what I should be using.
No, don't do that one. Nobody's gonna know. Except all the people who watch this. All the person who watches this.
Whatever the heck I please now. Ever the heck I please. H-E double. Oh my gosh, that's such a terrible pom-pom. It's okay. You guys can't tell. It's like movie sets. If you've ever been on them, you'll see just how cheesy they look. But somehow it looks fine in the camera.
Do you want to make your buttons?
Why wouldn't I want to make my buttons? Okay, what am I doing?
So you thread it in the needle. This is sewing. This isn't crocheting.
I thread the needle.
With an arm's length of yarn.
That is slightly more than an arm's length.
I would just leave it like that.
Okay.
Insert it somewhere in the body.
Well, if it's freedom. Okay.
This is the picture directions. And so then you're going to, after you insert it somewhere on the body, and pull it out the hole between rounds 11 and 12. 5 rounds down and 2 stitches to the left from the right eye. Leave a 6-inch yarn tail.
Say that again.
So I think what it wants you to do is go somewhere in the body and then come out in the area that it says.
And then you're going in where?
You're going to go... So you're going to come out between rows 11 and 12. Five rows down and 2 stitches to the left from the right eye.
Insert it.
Yeah.
1 stitch to the left and pull it out of the same spot. It just came out. So I'm just doing.
Yeah.
Having a button on its bunghole. Oh, but it should be in the middle of this bunghole. It should be right smack dab middle.
I mean, you could finish it off with an X, and then it literally has...
Well, no, that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to just go into each...
Yeah, you got to make it buttons first.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
But I got to pull this and leave... Like, if I pull it through, it's just going to pull all the way through.
Well, yeah, it wants you to... I think the 6-inch yarn tail is coming out the butthole.
The butthole.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be the pee-pee hole on this side.
Well, yeah, because that's the other way.
Yeah, because I'm doing this the right way.
You're doing the buttons on the back?
I'm doing the bunghole.
Oh, you're doing the bunghole first.
There's just a bunghole.
Oh, you're just doing the bunghole. There's no buttons. Is it going to be
You married a child.
Is it going to be an X?
Yes.
Or is it going to be a star?
Star is going to be harder than...
Star is more of a cat butt. The X is a more traditional cartoony butthole.
Let's see what I can get away with.
All right.
My stitches are uneven enough that an X might be possible.
I like your freeform snowman.
This is turning out the best because of that home economics class I had in 7th grade.
Who knew?
It would help me sew the bunghole on a future Snowgran.
Conan the Snowgran?
Yeah.
Instead of Conan the Barbarian?
Conando.
I forgot about Conando.
Alright. Maybe he'll get a button now. Now I can go through him. I'll go out that hole. And then I go down a spot or something?
Yeah, so then it shows you here, you go down to the side.
So they make a couple of, they make it bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make this coal patch bigger. This coal patch, I need to adjust the length of my excess here. because I don't like this seam in the middle. Just, it looks low quality.
Can I caution you for a second? Yep.
This is,
Okay.
I got it. Maybe I wanted to make that knot. You don't know.
I don't.
Stop cautioning me. My art
This is the best art.
is the best art of all the art. Poor Roy was trying so hard there.
All right, so then you're gonna want to pull the needle through the original hole.
The original hole's in the front, though.
I mean, this one has the hole on the side.
It's the pee hole. But then he wants me to make a knot. What? Does it go back to?
I don't think I want. Mm-hmm.
Pull the needle out the same spot. Tie a knot with both tails and hide them.
So you remember when I said that you can pull it extra so that there's a lot of tension, and then that's when they want you to tie the knot so that when you let it go, it gets hidden inside the body.
They kind of close. Oh, I guess we'll find out what happens. Don't pull down his pompadour.
Mahur.
All right.
Dapper Dan, man.
So it wants me to tie this in a knot, but tighten this down, push it down.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Like I would just pull. Yeah. Let me look really quick before we cut it.
What?
I just want to make sure that I want to make sure that the button didn't get distorted.
No. Yeah, because that would be terrible.
You put a lot of effort into your button.
That's the most
I
important
know.
part.
You're all done.
I did it.
Oh my goodness. My hat is throwing mine off balance.
One needs to see
The glory hole?
the glory that is this Snowgran bandolier. It's going to take on Chewbacca. Butthole. That's the glorious part. Who knew Conan was so big in a galaxy far, far away?
Well, thank you for doing this with me.
Yeah, what's the next part?
You want to see what the next one is?
Yeah?
Okay.
Wait, and I get to make the sleigh.
And you get to make the sleigh. Do you want to make the sleigh while I open up the next one?
Yes, sure.
All right.
Sleigh. This is what I did this for.
Oh, the next one's a fireplace.
I'm really happy with this sleigh.
We get to make Tori the cardinal.
That's because Tori's a bird in Japanese, right?